radio station. And I'm here today to request your permission and approval to relocate our FM antenna to the tower that is located in Ebro at the corner of Highway 20 and 79. Specifically, our proposal is that we take the current 250-foot tower that is located there, and we add 40 feet of tower to that, bringing it to a total of 290 feet. On the 290-foot section, we have also proposed that we take the Ebro two-way emergency 911 system, if you will, and relocate it to the very top of that tower, 290 feet. The 911 radio currently is at the City Hall. It is located on a 150-foot tower. According to, at the time, Chief City, now Assistant Chief City, he was having a lot of trouble covering the county. So as part of our proposal, we are going to relocate it top of the 290-foot mark. We also have proposed that we would bore all the costs to take it down from 150 foot, mount it at the top of the 290 foot. We're going to buy a new feed line, which is the line that runs from the receiver to the antenna. Bore all the labor costs on that. We also propose to take down the 150-foot tower that's at City Hall. I think they were planning a project and needed that tower out of the way. We proposed to take the tower down. As a part of this proposal, we would provide space in our transmitter house to store the equipment for the 911 system. And I guess the biggest part of this whole project is that we would bore the cost of the rental on a monthly basis for 3 10-year terms, a total of 30 years. It would not cost Ebro or the county any rental dollars at all. We would bore the cost of that as a part of our proposal. So, summary, I'm here today to request permission to add 40 feet of steel to the 250-foot tower in Ebro, and do the things that are outlined for Ebro and Washington County. The Ebro Council has approved this. We have also got a recommendation from Planning and Zoning, and I think this is hopefully the last stop.
Let me ask you a question. How does this figure into any kind of restrictions on the airport?
We have a letter from the FAA. We were actually cleared to go 320 feet, so we have been approved by the FAA. We do have a letter on file with that.
And I neglected to tell you, give her your address and everything.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Give Miss Diane your address and so forth.
Give her mine?
Yes.
Okay, yes, sir.
For the record.
Okay. Oh, state for the record. The address of the tower site?
Your contact information.
Oh, my contact information. Yes. You want me to give it to her on a card or a safe?
Whichever way she wants.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Mr. Carter?
I think it would be good if you gave Ms. Diane a copy of the FAA approvals so she can have it in her file.
Yes, sir. We can certainly do that. We do have everything on file with Planning and Zoning, but I can get a copy of that.
Well, if he has it, he can transfer it to her so she will have it in her minutes or his consideration.
No need to do it if Michael's got it. She can hand it to her. He hands it to her.
Okay.
All right, commissioners, anybody else?
No problem. With respect to a formal agreement outlining the terms, do you have anything proposed or prepared to be given to the county today?
We've already submitted our proposal.
Okay, Michael, you got a copy of that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I do. I'd like to.
Chairman, for the record, I'd like to the county auditor to look at it.
All right. Michael, did you see that Mr. Goodman gets a copy of that for review between now and the meeting?
Yes, sir.
Anybody else, Mr. Carter?
I don't mind for
All right.
Mr. Chairman, can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you say 911, you're referring to the Ebro Fire Department?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's their frequency for the fire department? has nothing to do with 911 through the sheriff's department.
Okay. No,
Is that
not
correct?
I'm aware of.
Okay.
The only thing that I know that it is with the, that I've worked through Chief, it's now Assistant Chief Seeley and Sheriff Taylor for that procedure.
I just wanted some clarification, because we're in the process now, Mr. Chairman and Board, about radio frequencies and causing mandates coming out of Washington, unfunded mandates, that we've got to change things, and so, and Roger Dale is very aware of what we're going through, so I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Okay, and did you come up and address that?
Yes, sir, and I'm not sure if we need to make comments at the public hearing, but we endorsed the concept. The Ebro Fire Department has had to go to their own frequency because the local government channel has just never really worked in that area, and going from 150 feet to 290 feet has got to be to our benefit, and we hope we get them back on the same channel for full-time dispatch. It is not 911, it is local government, and it is fire department. And 911 gets confused with all the emergency services, but this particularly, as it relates to our jargon, is the fire departments. And we endorse that concept to get them back up on that high space.
Okay.
It may be somewhere down the road, but I've not done that.
Bobby, does your 911 system work well on Ebro?
We do, yes, sir. But it's different frequencies. I mean, when you talk about...
I understand that, but you do have good coverage there, is what I'm asking.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Anyone else? Board members, staff members? All right. Thank you.
That tower is located in airport special treatment zone. There is height limitation for protection of the airport for Northwest Florida Regional Airport. The height of that is below that. Been in contact with Bay County about that issue. There is a copy of FAA's letter in the staff report, and hopefully everybody had a copy of the staff report. Exhibit 11 is a letter from the town of Ebro that specifies what they agreed to. Those conditions have also been placed as conditions of approval. If we need more than that, Jeff, we'd like to work something else out, but
Sure.
but it was the approval would be based upon those conditions are the foundation for the approval of that special exception. So, any other questions? I'll be more than happy to address those.